Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. I will be doing a short video. The simple reason being I'm having issues with my phone, which I'm currently using, and also my tripod it's not holding firm. So this is the third time I am trying to do this video. So I have ordered a camera with a tripod. Hopefully it's going to be a lot more stable and I don't have to keep redoing or re-recording because either the tripod starts swinging the other way or my phone decides to stop recording because out of space. So it looks like I am doing another short one today. So I trust that everyone is doing okay. Thank you so much for taking the time out to join me. And of course, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on that bell in the event that I do some impromptu videos in between, especially for Sundays, where I will be posting a video regardless of what it is every Sunday. So to begin with, I want to share with you what I have been doing, throughout the week. I did have those pre-done 5.5 by 4.25 bases for cards that I had, and I had a whole bunch of them, and I was thinking, okay, I have a bunch of them. I have a bunch of scraps, which is in front of me. And what can I do? Let me get something going. Then I have flower thingy dingies. Then I just have all sorts of little accessories and things like that. So I decided to sit down and go ahead and put stuff together. So the first one I did, this was one, this layer here, the first layer was one that I used on a card. I just cut out a cross. So instead of throwing it away, I kept it. And then if you notice, I have put a blue piece of scrap paper behind to just highlight the cross. And I had some leaves I had die cut out. No, not die cut. I stamped and I cut out manually. So I stuck those here. I'm not done with, I'm not done with the card yet, but at least I'm just doing the basic decorating right now. I will be adding the sentiments on the inside and deciding what I want to put on the outside. So this is one of those. Then I had this one here. Again, this piece with the shells on there. This was one that was pretty much just a little smaller than the 5.5 by 4.25. So what I did was I cut it down the middle, and I kind of did it like, if you notice, try to get the pieces, like kind of matching on the ends. And then I put a gold strip in the middle so that it would fit better over the card. And I had strips of black backing. Well, it's actually cardstock, 65 pound. I had strips of those, so I kind of just do strips on the end so that I could have this little black peekaboo at the back. And then I had some shells that I had die cut out some time ago and trying to figure out, okay, what to do with them. So then I'm just playing around. So this is another one that I had done. Then I had a bunch of hearts. Okay, so Valentine's Day is gone. I know, it doesn't mean that love is not in the air anymore, but I was thinking I can always use those hearts in a different way. So what I did was I halved each of them and I just created that nice little design all around it with the different sizes. And I had some roses that I had cut out originally, so I'm going to just bring it up a little closer. So I just basically have them and just stick them on just to make a nice little pattern around the edges of the base card. So this is another one here, and then this is one of the accessories I had, just a little bow that I put on here. So that's another one. Then I had this one here. This gold part was I had die cut this one out because I have a die cut that does these patterns on the bottom, if you can see, and right around. And then I had this piece here, which I did use a stencil, and then I used distress ink over it as well. And then I figured, well, what can I do with, put it together. So this is what I came up with. And then with my many flowers, this one is by Tim Holtz. Is called Ideology. Yeah. So they're like sort of 3D kind of effect. Nice sturdy flowers and butterflies. So I decided to just post one right here, so that it would just add a little something. Again, my sentiments and everything will be done afterwards, but I just wanted to just let you know what I've been working on. Now I have two others. This I did with my Cricut. um, which one do I have? My Cricut, oh, I forgot the name, which one I had. Explore one, yes. I had cut this out on my Cricut Explore one, and I just had it lingering around. Again, part of my scraps. I took it, I placed it right here. As to what I do after that, I'm not sure yet, but again, these are just options, things that you can do with scraps instead of going and cut more stuff, or just keep piling up the extras from making other cards. You could just go through all what you have and see how you can make them into beautiful cards, just whether you cut them, dice them, whatever you want to do. The last one I have, this is from scraps. So this is scrap from scraps, which I use, and I just made like this long piece, and then I cut manually, like just cut up some different colors, and then I put them together in this pattern. So I had this long strip, so I used that strip to do those two pieces for the card. And then of course in the center here, I will decide what I want to do and what sentiments that I do or I would like to put on there. Now, I mean, there's all sorts. I mean, I have this piece. I mean, I just have a whole bunch of scraps that I'm trying to utilize and transform them. So I do have a whole bunch of those cards, bases sitting around, and I will be, for the next few weeks, I think I would work at just transforming them and making them into beautiful cards. So I hope that that gives you an idea of, if you're doing card making and then you just end up with all of those scraps, just ideas that you could just to utilize those scraps. Again, this is a nice neat idea that I guess this is not an original one, I would imagine, because I'm sure people have thought about that. But like, if you just have like strips like this, let me see, let me get one here. So let's say you have a strip like this, and then you just have a whole bunch of little pieces of paper and things. You could just maybe figure out ways to just tack it onto this, and then so that you can use it as a border around a card or something else. It's up to you. But these are just different little things that you could use. I have this here with the number 12. Yes, that I might be able to say for a 12-year-old. Hopefully my granddaughter, she just turned 10, so in 2 more years maybe I can use this. But nevertheless, yeah, it's one I will not get rid of, this because I can use this one. And there's just so many things. I had a piece of vellum that I had embossed. I'm going to find something to do with this, and the list goes on. So it's like just all sorts of different things. This could be like, example, just pretending this could be a back and forth, just have the center. You could put gems in the middle. It's up to you. Just use your imagination. So with that said, thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you next Sunday. Hopefully I will have my new camera, and I would have kind of messed around with it a little bit, but I will definitely share it with you. And all of these issues with re-recording, because my phone is dying out, or it cannot take anymore, even if I have deleted 1,000 of them, all of that hopefully should go out the door. So enjoy your week. Be safe, and I will talk to you next Sunday, God willing. Bye bye.